New knife. Just put it through its first test. Pretty sweet stuff right here. Not going to try to pronounce the name. It comes from across the pond over in Finland. But this is a serious blade right here, folks. Very inexpensive. So yeah, you're about to see a video about it. And I'll put the name on the screen because, like I said, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Very nice knife. Impressed. Welcome back to Hills and Hollers, folks. Today I'm out doing a fire challenge with just a knife and a ferro rod. A friend of mine, fellow bushcrafter and outdoorsman, challenged me yesterday. He went out yesterday evening and made a fire with just a ferro rod and a knife. Today I accepted his challenge. I texted him and asked him if it'd be all right if the challenge was still open for today. He said sure. So you can see we've got snow on the ground here. We've had snow Friday, a little bit Saturday, and then last night we had a little sleet and freezing rain, so that kicked things up just a notch. But I'm going to build me a fire here by this rock outcropping, and I'm going to make me some tea. I'm just going to sit back and relax and have some tea over the fire. So I'm going to show you here in a little bit. Once I get everything laid out, I'm going to show you what I got in my haversack. I've got a new knife that I want to try out today. I just got it out today. I haven't even used it yet, so we're going to showcase that today. I hope it all works out just fine. So stick with me, come back, and we'll have a cup of tea. I'll show you right quick what I got in my haversack here. Pair of leather gloves, a Stanley cup, my trusty spoon, see if you can see in there, my tea and honey, spare battery for my camera, probably won't need it, some wipes just in case, never leave home without the wipes, my ferro rod, water. Obviously, if we're going to have tea, we're going to have water. And this little jewel right here. I don't know, hope you can see this. And if I can figure out how to do the link in the description below, hopefully I can tag it and you can go to it and find it out. But this is, just from looking at the knife, it's a beast. It comes with a nice leather sheath with a dangler. Looks very well crafted. It's got a snap when you put it in. You put it in, it's very hard to pull it out, but you snap it, it ain't ever coming out. So yeah, it's got a plastic handle, got a loop there in the end for a lanyard or whatever if you want to hang it from a lanyard. But thick spine. I don't know all the specs. I ain't into all that stuff. I just I like the look of the knife. I like how it's made. I like the robustness. There's no frills. It's nothing fancy. It's just a good, well-made knife the way it looks. Very, very sharp. But yeah, I'm going to use this today. Process some wood and make a fire, make some tea. That's all I've got in my haversack. The only other thing I got is my cell phone. So. Forgot to mention cordage. It wasn't pretty, but it's fire. Well, the challenge was to make fire. As you seen there, I had some cedar bark. I thought I was recording myself pulling the cedar bark off the tree, but forgot to hit the record button, so no big deal. Still get the gist. So we have eastern cedars here in the Ozarks, and I just collected some loose bark off the outside of the tree. It doesn't hurt them at all. Just took what I needed off of one tree there. You know, deer come and rub their antlers on cedar trees all the time, and they'll rub the bark plumb off of them all the way around, and the cedar still continues to grow. Cedar is a real hardy tree, so we're fortunate to have those. And this is all cedar limbs, dead cedar limbs that I'm using to burn up here. Now, if I was going to cook something over these, over open flame, like a steak or a chicken or something like that, I wouldn't use cedar because it's got resin in it, and it just doesn't cook well for meat and stuff like that. You want to use a hardwood like oak naturally, or hickory. But anyway, for boiling water, it works just fine. I put quite a bit of water in there. I put 2 packs of tea, so it'll take a little bit to boil, but I should have enough wood here to continue to get this water boiling. So fire feels good. So the knife, this baby's sharp. It's got a good spine, throat a good spark. You know, forgive me for not being able to pronounce the name. I should have practiced a little bit more before I come out and made a video, but oh well, no big deal. That's me, you know. But yeah, it's performed really well. No damage whatsoever. Still razor sharp. Felt good in the hand. Even when I was chopping those sticks, it felt good in the hand. I like to use it a little bit loose, get a little bit better swing. Than seems like I control the blade, where the blade struck a little bit better if I used it out here and used it a little bit loose. But got good weight to it. Helped me chop. Didn't take a lot of energy to chop. The feather stick wasn't the prettiest of feather sticks, but that's cedar. Cedar's not like pine. Cedar's harder than pine, so it doesn't make the best feather sticks. But you seen it worked. So yeah, all in all, pretty good knife. I really like it. Burn a hole in my jacket. Dang it. Oh well. I'm gonna burn my whole place up here. Anyway, yeah, the knife, very impressed. Very nice knife. Can't say if it's my new favorite yet, but it's a good knife. I like the dangler, first dangler I've had. I like that dangler, gets it out from underneath my coat. Easier access. I can get to it real easy, so that's nice. I think we're boiling. I think our tea's boiling. Let me take a peek here. Not quite, but it's getting close. Now it's boiling. Get it right down on them coals there. Man, that makes me mad. I burn a hole in my jacket. But it's bound to happen. Oh yeah. Time to add the honey. About a little ice to cool it off. That's hot. Well, folks, I'd say that's about the end of this video. Just a short little video of my challenge from my friend on to make fire in the snowy, wet environment. As you can tell, the cedar bark was damp, and it took me a little bit to get it going, but got it going, and the dead cedar limbs took right off. Made me a good enough fire to boil my tea and boil my water for my tea. And now I'm just going to sit back and relax, enjoy my tea, and head back to the house and get ready to do a little exercise this evening. So look for this video to be up soon. I hope to have it up very quickly, maybe even possibly tonight, but hope to have it up quickly. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for coming along with me. Look for me again in the hills and hollers here in central Missouri.